let's do something a little bit more experiential. See if you can find a nice, comfortable space, maybe dimly lit, and a nice place to relax. You can be sitting or you can lay down, whatever's most comfortable for your body. And close your eyes and just become very aware of your breath. Feel how the air moves in through the nostrils all the way into the lungs and right behind the navel. Here we can say, breathe like a baby. Breathe all the way in and just become completely focused and aware on the breath itself. And as you breathe in and exhale, just scan the body for any type of tension. And the first thing that arises, let that just relax. And sometimes it'll just let go in steps. Every exhale leads to more relaxation. Just keep breathing in this way for a while. Feel the quality of the air as it moves in and out, and every exhale, you can just allow the body to drop deeper down. See if you can become aware of the sensation of the toenails. Can you feel all of the toenails together? Maybe you can feel the pulse of the heart there. See if you can become aware of the knees as you continue to gently and completely breathe all the way beneath the navel. Can you feel the skin and just only the skin at the knees? How about the navel itself as you breathe in? Can you feel the quality of expansion and gentle contraction as you breathe deeply to that place? Bring attention to the fingernails. Can you feel all of the fingernails? Can you bring all of your attention there? And maybe you feel the pulse of the heart in that area as well. See if you can become aware of the sensation of your ears, the earlobes, the outer ridge of the ear, as you breathe, with every exhale dropping deeper and deeper down. Something that is simultaneously heavy in quality and also light. And as you continue to breathe, begin to bring your attention to the entire sensational space. Maybe it's something like a sphere. And here, we are going to play with a very subtle visualization called the bubble. And now you can see yourself from above, a bird's eye view. And everything within your sensational sphere, sound, any sense of sensation, you are completely surrounded by a bubble that is vividly colored. and everything outside of that bubble is monochromatic or black and white. And for the time being, you can just allow yourself to play with the very boundaries of that bubble. Play with the boundary of color and sound. Is it broken into pieces? Are you hearing individual sounds? Or can you allow all of the sound to blend into one sound? See if you can allow yourself to allow all of the sensations to blend into a single sensation. As you continue to just let these things blend together in a very direct way, you can see this bubble begin to expand. And as it expands, the boundaries begin to color. And anything outside of the bubble remains monochromatic or black and white. And as you continue to breathe, at this point, every exhale, every time you breathe out, the bubble expands a little bit more. And maybe the sounds become more obvious. Perception of what is heard is expanding, as well as the perception of what is felt. And instead of letting these sounds be broken into pieces, we just allow them to blend. Same with the sensations. Same with the sense of color in this vivid bubble that surrounds. And every exhale, the bubble expands a little further. And a little more. Until maybe there's a sense that there is a blending of sound and sensation. Can you feel this singular sound? Does it show up at a specific location in the body, or is that blended as well? Is there actually any way to differentiate anything here? Or does it blend into one sense? And while we say that everything is touching, by everything we mean just this one thing. And as you breathe, you start to lose a little orientation with the body itself. At this point, somehow, it seems like the boundaries of the self or the body are in what seems to be the barrier of this bubble as it continues to expand outwardly upon every exhale. And maybe the breathing feels more like a bubble slightly contracting and then expanding further and further. All sensations, sounds, colors, or any variety of feeling is beginning to blend into one cohesive yet unbound experience. it may become difficult to determine if there is a lightness or a heaviness. Maybe while breathing in, it feels as if you are breathing out. Maybe it feels that both are occurring simultaneously. Or that it is just being breathed, that there is nothing breathing in or out. It just becomes very still. And at this point, it's difficult to determine the boundaries of this bubble, this particular sphere of sensation. It's almost as if all of the sounds are vibrational frequencies of the entire universe as the bubble expands to that size. There is no sense of location. Somehow, the sensation is being everywhere all at once. The sounds are just a vibrational frequency within and on the cusp of this bubble. The sensations are just a vibrational frequency within and on the cusp of the bubble. And as you begin to drop and expand, it's impossible to tell if there's a contraction to an infinitely small singularity or an expansion to an infinitely large size. It's likely it feels as if both are happening simultaneously. Like the flow of time being destroyed into an infinitely small singularity and also growing outwardly simultaneously from that singularity to an infinitely large size, to the point where there is no boundary. There is no edge. It cannot be seen. It cannot be heard. It cannot be felt. Yet somehow, it's just clear that there is this, even though it cannot be held. Somehow it is us. Yet not from an observer's standpoint, watching or even feeling. The center is out. The center is somehow everywhere all at once. There is no longer any orientation or definition. There is no platform to land on. There is no beginning or end. There is no flow. There is no stagnation. There is no change. There is no up. There is no down. Everything is here, directly, now. It's just thisness. Somehow simultaneously vast and infinitely small. And from here, just remain as everything and nothing. And every time the eyes seem to close, you get a taste of this strawberry. Complete, peaceful, completely connected. Everything and nothing. In every single emerging moment. Immediate, yet somehow timeless. And you can stay here forever. This completely vulnerable, intimate, everything forever. Just like this.